shit. Let's see. Currently playing no song. Aw, hell yeah. I need to open up. Where is it? It's in my OBS folder. And SMG. There we go. Actually, that's not currently playing, but you know, whatever. Stream mode. Well, don't go. Let's close out that. Should have my chat open. Where did my chat go? There it is. Whoa! Uncle Willix is early! Literally just started. I'm actually surprised. I just came back from doing a little shopping. I think my microphone is picking up the music in the background. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Alright? Don't even worry about it. So, if you know about a game called Project Diva, I found out another company called Marvelous decided they wanted to compete with Project Diva and release their own Vocaloid rhythm game. Not using the famous Miku, Zeren, Len, Rin, no, it's Ren, Len, Mako. Fuck, I don't remember all their names. Anyways, they used one of the less popular, less marketable Vocaloids and made their own rhythm game that is practically the same thing. And I fucking love me some fucking Project Diva. So I went and picked up this game. Although the music that my microphone is picking up is the music off of my Vita, I have not put the game in yet. Because I am impressed with a rather substantial manual this game came with. Not only is it a substantial manual, with lots of information that I can't read because it's in Japanese, but it's also full color. So, I don't really need to look over that, though. I understand the basic concept of how the game works. Press the buttons with the music. Simple as that. It also came with some sort of game code, although I bought this used. Raider, why hello there. Don't mind the music in the background. Where's my other... Hang on, I gotta get my other game case. That was my Vita going to sleep. What? Damn it, Nolan. Put the fucking wrong game card in the fucking case. Fucking Neptunia, get the fuck out of here. I hate your fan base. Also, I thought this game that I got anyways was pretty fucking trash. GTFO, motherfucker. So, I'm gonna boot up this game and just probably see how it launches, and that's probably gonna be it. And then probably, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do on the stream. Well, as I was just telling my uncle here, he's not actually my uncle, Mr. Willix, Uncle Willix. Ah! Almost dropped the new game on the floor. Don't go on the floor. I just got back from going to the game store to buy a game called IAVT Colorful, which is by a company called Marvelous. Marvelous apparently saw Project Diva, the very famous Hatsune Miku Project Diva, and was like, yo, we want to make our own Project Diva. And that's pretty much what they did. They decided to use one of the less popular Vocaloids. You know, you have your popular ones like Miku, Ren, Len, Mako, all that. But there's actually a lot of other different Vocaloid voices that exist beyond those main marketable faces. So they took one of those less known ones and made their own rhythm game with a Vocaloid character. Called IAVT Colorful. And hopefully it's better than the really fucking trash Project Diva X. So fucking upset with Project Diva X. So, yep. I also did some grocery shopping. Just finished eating lunch. Now I'm excited to launch this game and see what it's like. Probably won't play much though because it's on my Vita and I obviously cannot stream my Vita screen, so you guys can just hear me have fun but not actually see why I'm having fun. Oh no, I didn't mean this. Okay, well, I skipped the intro. That's cool. I didn't get to watch the intro. That's fine. I can probably just... I get to name my character. There was a voice pack that I wanted to get. I don't remember which voice it was. It might... I think the art for this character, for the game IAVT, it looks familiar. I think this is actually the voice pack that I wanted to get. Let's go to... I think it's like Yamaha.Vocaloid, but I don't know. Let's just look at Vocaloid. Products and shopping. So the character that this game that I'm playing is based off of... I am streaming my screen, right? Let me make sure I'm streaming my... No, I'm not. Alright. There we go. Let's fix that. Okay. Sorry about that. So the character that the game is based off of is... Here. IA. Here we go. This is the one that the game that I'm playing is based off of. I don't know which version. But this character. But looking at these, I actually am thinking that might not be the... Well, hello. That might not be the one that I liked. I think it was... Where... Oh, okay, there we go. I had to load. I think it was... I have to go back through. I didn't... Maybe Mayu or Gallico. I don't remember. One of them... I'll need to listen again to the samples. Is IA popular? I didn't know that. I only know the main ones. Maybe it was a girl, and I could have sworn it was a pretty pale hair or colorful haired looking girl, so maybe Mika? Not Mako? No, that'd be Micah. Micah. I don't know. I'd need to go through all these again and listen to which ones. I did plan on actually buying one. These are actually pretty cheap. Wow, going to the store, they're so much more expensive. I would love to have them on disc, just for collections. Oh, here we go. Yeah, 16,000. That's pretty expensive. At the store, they're like 20, close to 30,000. Anyways, oops, not that. Oh, I guess my uncle's leaving. Anyways, let me just again get this game set up, and then we'll see what's going on. Oh, that's right. I get to name my character. I'll just leave her at IA. It's asking me about turning something on. I don't know what. Well, I'm just gonna say yes. Pretty simple concept. I don't know why there's a tutorial for this. It is no fucking different than Project Diva. Different graphics, but it's this exact same idea. What's Tedo? I really hope I can turn off the fucking sound. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is this? Ah. Maybe it's just... Okay, yeah. Just any fucking color I want. Isaac. That was my name back in 5th grade. Please don't forget. I wonder if because I have this plugged in. I'm not in the voice channel, so I can't even hear you if I wanted to. I don't know what you want from me, game. I'm sure there's super important concepts I'm missing here. Like, yo, did you know if you press the right trigger with the button, you unlock God mode? I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I just want to play the base game. Oh no. I didn't get a perfect on the tutorial, but I still got an S rank. I'm so glad I could hit those buttons right Right in time. I got new things. I don't know what these new things are. You don't know what Project Diva is? Oh man. If you don't know what rhythm games are, then you're missing out. Actually, no, you're not. I can understand a lot of people not actually liking rhythm games that much. I don't know why, but ever since and James was there when it happened. Ever since I discovered Project Diva, I have like been fucking in love with this game. And I wish there was more games like it. And that's why I was so glad to find out about IAVT. Basically, it's kind of like Guitar Hero. Music plays, you press buttons in time with the music. End of the story. That's it. Let me see if I can... Does music still go through? No. While I have this plugged in, music will not pass through my speakers. So let me unplug this. I will play more IAVT later. For now, I will plug in my headphones so we don't hear you don't hear an echo of the music that I'm listening to. And then I can turn on the music, because I know that's what we all want. Also, I didn't realize it was so loud, so earlier when I turned on the music just a minute ago, that probably, like, blew your fucking headphones out. And I'm so sorry about that. I can switch to voice channel. Where's... I think the Love Live games are similar. I haven't played them because I just don't really like Love Live that much. But I think they're similar. It's the same concept. Press the buttons on the controller in rhythm to the music. Pretty simple concept that can get really fucking fun. Feels great to pull it off whenever you play a song, really difficult song, and you finally get it right. Yeah, man. Feels great. There's still some songs on Project Diva F2 that I can't complete on extreme mode because they're just so fucking hard. I'm also not claiming to be an expert at the game. There are some people who are just nuts at this game. Let's see, let me go to the general voice channel. And now I'm there. And people can join me in the Discord voice channel and talk. Like a faggot. Raider, are you in my Discord? I don't remember. I think the music might be a little bit loud. No? Well, kind of. I'll turn it down just a smidge. There we go. No, that's okay. I don't really use it much either, but one of my subscribers last time I streamed convinced me to make a Discord server, I guess, channel, whatever it's called. So we could all talk while we played Overwatch. And I realize I have nothing to do, and since there's not many people in the stream right now, I should probably play a game. But that means I need to open up the chat on my tablet. And I hate my tablet. Fuck my tablet. Okay, my tablet is slowly updating the chat. There we go. Okay. So what I'll do is, what do I want to play? Well, we're talking about rhythm games, and I think the title of this stream is Rhythimus Maximus. Right? That's what I named it? Yes. Yeah, I'm kind of streaming at a weird time because I was busy. But I noticed just by streaming, it's made YouTube's stupid algorithm be like, oh, hey, this person's totally not dead, so let's promote his content just a little bit more, because I've noticed I've increased my regular viewers and increased the regular amount of new subscribers I gain ever since I started streaming regularly. So, yeah. So I feel like I should stream, even if no one shows up. It still benefits my channel in one way or another. Let's switch to game capture, and I need to change the game that it's trying to capture, because Overwatch is not available to capture. There we go. So now we get the music and a game. It's the best of both worlds. Question is what music do I want to play? Can't play any music that's gonna get my fucking shit content ID'd. I haven't listened to this guy's stuff in a while, and I bet it might be pretty interesting. The game might be kind of loud, though. Let's turn. I like how there's not a master volume control. Okay. We'll say something if the music's too loud. I mean, it is turned down. It is turned down on OBS. Quite a bit, actually. James, I'm actually in the Discord thing. God, that is loud in my headphones. I'm playing like dirt. That's what happens when I'm trying to go back and forth between the game and the chat on my fucking tablet.
Join me on the 909 train.
Yeah, I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to hear you, James. Because the game. Hang on, can I adjust that? Let's just turn this down. Actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I know I used to have a dual screen setup, but since I've moved a lot, it's not practical. Not right now. It will be soon. So I'm gonna turn, because if James is gonna be in here, then you guys obviously want to be able to hear what he says to me. So I'm gonna turn the game volume down. Mixing audio is fun. Yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Sound effects. 3%. Thank you. I think the audio. Actually, I'm just. Oh, the game probably won't let me play. I think it'll pause the game if I tab out. If James can ever figure out how to rejoin. Adam, I used to have dual 27-inch 1080p monitors back home, but moving to China wasn't, you know, it really was it would have been a stupid idea to like ship those, and they definitely weren't going to fit my suitcase. So instead what I did is I just wound up just buying a new computer monitor when I moved to China. And then pretty much the same thing when I moved to Japan. It was not practical to bring my monitor with me, so I left my computer monitor back home. Back home. China's not my home. Back in China, and I just bought a new computer screen when I moved here. This one, the one I had in China was pretty alright. It was a 2560 by 1080 screen, so it's an ultra wide screen. So it was kind of like I had two monitors, kind of. So, you know, that was nice. This one that I got in Japan is just a regular 1920 by 1080 monitor. Nothing special about it. In fact, it's pretty cheap. I bought it used, so it was super fucking cheap. It's obviously an older screen because it has a very thick bezel on it. Very thick. But that's okay. It does the job. Colors on it are far from perfect, actually. Colors on it are far from perfect, but that's okay. I don't really do any color work. Also, don't mind the moments where I'm not moving the vehicle. That's because I'm reading the chat. Yeah, moving with screens. Like, I moved my two 1080p monitors that I used back in America. I moved both of them just before I went to China. As soon as James joins the Discord, he can tell you all about it. I wound up damaging one of them. I scratched the finishing on the front. I could probably fix it if I had the screens, but I don't. They're still back in America. It wasn't a deep scratch. Probably just take off the matte finishing on it, and that would probably be fine. But still, pretty nice scratch right across the screen. How does this game remind you of Wipeout? Audio Surf is pretty cool. I would not call it a rhythm game. It is more I would more appropriately call it a music visualizing game. Because it uses just an algorithm, like a visualizer, like in a media player or anything like that. It uses an algorithm to generate the tracks and all that to any of your music. However, it does not offer quite the same kind of experience as an actual built by hand rhythm challenge that you might find in like Project Diva or Love Live or whatever. And it's not the same because it's auto-generated. It's not like you can learn the tracks, learn the different tricks that are coming up, because it's kind of different every time. The only thing that happens the same are the I don't know what the power blocks, I think they call them, where the whole screen flashes white and things speed up and you get a big bonus points. I think those are the only things that stay consistent throughout each time you play a track. Otherwise, the little orbs that you pick up change every time.
You know what you're talking about?
Yes, I do. It's nice to have you here, buddy.
I figured it out again.
Yay! Let me check to make sure the volumes are okay. Speak!
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
You're pretty loud. Hey. I'm gonna turn you down.
Oh. Yeah, do that.
I don't want my viewers to just want to kill themselves.
I actually had to turn you down too, but I think that was my headset. Or maybe I'm just really sensitive to hearing.
What a faggot.
You're a faggot.
Adam Heyman apparently is from Texas too. Adam, both me and my friend here, James, we were both from Texas, actually. So, let's see, you said you're moving to the new egg of Texas. Where's the new egg of Texas? I don't know that.
Where is the new egg of Texas? This is what people want to know.
People, yes, they want to know where the new egg of Texas is.
Well, apparently if people are moving there.
Your ears are bleeding. I'm sorry. Is his volume up too loud? Jesus Christ, I'll turn it down. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, go a little bit lower.
What a whiny dickhead. Crystal Falls. I don't know Crystal Falls either.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Marble Falls.
Yeah, I know Marble Falls, but I don't know Crystal Falls.
I like Marble Falls. That was a nice little town.
Did I go with you to Marble Falls?
We passed through it a couple times on the way back from Austin.
Oh.
I really like going that way.
Okay. I like going your way.
Oh.
That was the Great Gatsby reference. I don't know what the reference was. I didn't catch it because I don't think I've ever read.
Oh, the new egg. Right. Yeah, that's a Great Gatsby thing.
Oh.
I thought it was like terminology for like something in Texas.
Yeah.
But if you really know, oh yeah, you dropped out. You never got a chance to read that.
Suck my dick.
I was like, well, didn't we all read that? Oh no, not you.
Not that faggot.
Hold on, I gotta turn the temperature down.
I will play music that's not going to get me content ID'd. That's what. Steiner Ranch. Sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I mean, I don't know, it sounds familiar, but I don't know where that might be.
Sounds like a place my dad worked at. Let me look it up. Because if it's in Central Texas, then I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, Adam, where are you? Are you Central Texas, East Texas, Panhandle?
Goddamn panhandlers.
West Texas. West Texas is a place. I forgot that place existed. This is where all the fucking Mexicans are. All the spicks.
Spicks.
Yeah, a spick.
Yeah, spick. I was going back in some of my emails, and that was the subject on one that you sent me.
Raider wants to know what time it is in Texas. Adam is saying we are going to be in Leander, but in Round Rock tomorrow. I know where those places are. That's on the I-35 corridor.
It's like 20 minutes after midnight here. And yeah, I also know where Leander is. We passed through there too.
Yeah. I know those names. Those are all, like I just said, part of the I-35 corridor.
It's basically Austin.
Yeah. So I'm actually able to pay attention to the chat and talk to people on Discord this time. I'm so skilled. Super skilled.
Well, the only one you really have to talk to is, like, me, so...
Yeah, that's true. Last time I think we had, like, what, 5 people?
Something like that.
Yo, this faggot has a Discord. Let's just hop in there and have a party.
Oh, I heard myself laugh.
Uh-oh. Wait. How did you hear yourself laugh? There shouldn't even be an echo. Oh, wait.
Like, yeah, like I laughed and then I heard it. Yeah.
Wait.
I'm not hearing it now.
Did you not mute the stream?
Whoop.
If you still have the stream open, then you should mute the stream, otherwise you're gonna hear the stream too.
I do not have the stream open.
Oh.
Now. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna sit there and watch fucking audio surf all night.
Fuck you. How did you know this was audio surf?
Huh?
How did you know this was audio surf?
Well, I can see it, and then I was also watching the stream, and I've also played it before.
You have?
Yeah, we used to play that at school.
Oh. It's a PC game, so I just figured your peasant mind couldn't wrap your head around it.
We played it at school. I played it on your computer back at your mom's house. And
really? I never... See, that was the weirdest thing, is like, I just wanted to play a couple of songs with AudioSurf, and they have a demo available. And so, and it's okay generous demo. Like, it's like, you get to play 3 songs of your choice, and then every day you can play the song of the day once, right? So like, okay, I'll just download the demo, play the songs that I want to play in the game, and that'll be that. And then, so I downloaded the demo, and it was like, you've already played this, and I was like, when the fuck have I ever fucking played this? It was driving me nuts. I don't ever remember owning this. It's not in my Steam library, obviously. So...
yeah, it was me and Howie. We played it over at your house one night.
Really?
Yeah. That was a long time ago. Didn't know that they made a sequel?
Yeah, they did. That's what I'm playing, actually. This is the AudioSurf 2.
I don't really know how you make a sequel to it, but good on them.
They added a bunch of really fucking stupid game types. Like, there's, like,
you just, like, hit left and right on the arrow keys?
Yeah, well, they changed it up. So, like, you have, the fucking puzzle grid, right? So they have mono mode, where you just have to pick up the lollipop things, whatever these are. The balls, and, and then they have, like, a multicolored mode, where it's kind of like, a puzzle game where you try to match 3 colors or something like that. I don't know. That just sounds fucking obnoxious. Like, I don't want to try to concentrate on moving with the music and also matching the proper colors. I don't know. I just want a more traditional kind of... Yeah, I just want a more traditional kind of rhythm game here. I don't want fucking matching colors. And then they have like a runner mode, which is really fucking stupid. I tried it and just thought it was dumb. It's like one of those, just runner games, right? But you jump and duck with the beat of the music, except it's fucking horribly matched. I don't know if it was the song that I picked that just didn't work well with the algorithm or what, but it didn't feel in sync with the music at all. It just fucking felt terrible to play. It was just like the worst fucking experience I had with a video game. So I haven't tried that game type again. Then they have another one that just also sounds like just a fucking gimmick, where it's like wake jump or something. Like you're riding a wakeboard and you're supposed to jump with the beat of the music, and I don't understand it. I really fucking don't. I tried it. Again, it feels like it's just complicating what should be a simple concept. Like, the fucking rhythm game is pretty much only barely slightly more advanced than a match 3 game, right? The concept is so fucking simple. That's all I want. Press buttons to the beat of the music. The end. That's all I fucking want with my rhythm games.
Cause see, I remember the original, you just kind of like hit the blocks on the like 3-lane road or whatever, but I don't know, man. This is starting to sound a little complicated. I don't know.
Well, these are all the new fucking game modes that I don't fucking waste my time with.
Woo! I'm sorry, I'm multitasking right now.
I don't know what the fuck Chad is talking about right now. Adam's talking about dude succubus in a bikini. And Raider apparently understands what he's talking about. I don't.
Well, what kind of succubus we talking to here? Because, I mean, like, a succubus could be, like, just a big old snake.
You're a big old snake.
It could be, like, a hot lady or just a big old snake wearing clothes.
Oh, you guys talking about fucking shipping fucking anime characters.
Anime? What's that? That sounds totally harmless.
It is.
Is it? Is it though?
Adam says that the succubus is a hot girl with D cups.
Hot?
Hot.
Oat.
Oat.
Check out that whole girl, man.
Check out that whole girl, man. Hey, that girl hot.
That girl saw whole man.
Oh,
Alright, I'm supposed to be doing
Demi-chan.
something, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
In what? What are you playing?
I just got back home. No, I actually finished Horizon like 5 minutes before Mass Effect 3 got delivered. So
okay.
I booted that back up again. I'm supposed to be doing something super important, I think, but I'm not sure. I'm not paying attention.
Okay. In what?
Hey man, you got to save these like 100 million people. They're about to die, but that hot girl though.
But that hot girl.
But that hot girl though. She's playing Audio Surf, the sequel.
Audio Surf the sequel, yes. That's its actual name. I think they changed maybe the algorithm behind its music detection. There are some songs that I've put in and I feel like, yeah, that feels like a pretty good rhythm experience for, you know, an auto-generated rhythm game. I still would prefer playing a fucking rhythm game that was, you know, handcrafted instead of just randomly generated. But, you know, fucking none of that is on the fucking PC.
I feel like if they, what'd you say, fixed like the algorithm or something, I feel like they could have done that in like a patch or an update or whatever, not make an entirely new game.
Yeah, that is something that probably could be patched rather than release a whole game. But it's a pretty cheap game anyways. It's only like $15. Not on sale.
Oh, I think I see the problem that I'm supposed to take care of. Half this fucking town is just in a big hole in the ground.
That could, you know, I don't know. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Sometimes holes aren't that a big. Sometimes they're not that big of a problem. You never
It'd be
know.
a pretty big shame if I run in the exact opposite direction of that hole.
So besides weird animations, how is the new Mass Effect?
There's some good things and some bad things. But yeah, I finally saw what they were talking about with the animations. Like, it's really just the female characters. Like, you hear their voice, and the voice acting's alright. And they just sound, especially when they're being, like, sad or something, and they're telling you bad news or whatever. They get emotional, they sound depressed, and they look at you with, like, this wide-eye smile. And they look like psychopaths. It happens to every single one. Like, they just froze the female face like that. And your character, I mean, Shepard did it too in the original Mass Effect. He just kind of like has a blank look on his face. But somehow, like, looking at Shepard's face, I always got the impression he was like deep in thought, or like somewhat being, like his brain was working. And
like his brain was working.
Like his brain, like his brain was actually working. He was functioning. He wasn't retarded. And I chose the default male character, and he does the same thing, and I don't get the same feeling. It just looks like he's staring off at his face, like he's autistic or something. I mean, it's more tolerable than the female psychopath faces, but it's still kind of weird.
I don't know, I've seen some weird walking animations too. That's another one that's been memed.
Oh! Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's hilarious. I wish I can do that. I think that's more of a PC thing, though.
Possibly, because God forbid a fucking massive company give a fucking reasonable fucking PC port. God damn it.
Well, the impression I got from watching the video was, it was like they were mashing the sprint button on and off, like really, really fast. And then this one, you can't. I mean, you tap the left stick, like standard console stuff. You can't. It's not as fast. Even if you hit it really, really fast, it doesn't work like that. So when they do that funny like crab walk up the stairs and shit, I feel like they're just.
Was it Biggie Palk's video?
Yep. That's the impression I got. Like they were just fucking mashing it, and I can't do that. It's really disappointing.
Did you watch the video that they posted today?
No, I didn't.
It was just kind of like their worst moments with Mass Effect.
Cool.
They don't actually talk in it. It's just some clips of like, here's some really fucking jank moments in Mass Effect.
There's probably some messed up stuff. I mean, a lot of it's forgivable. There's texture pop-ins and everything. I mean, it's a big game. It's gonna happen. But I do have a lot of problems with it. Like a lot of the game mechanics. One thing they were really bragging about, they're like, oh, every world you go to is this big, wide open world. And okay, yeah, that's great. But really, I've been spending a lot of this time on like this frozen tundra planet, and it takes me like 20 minutes to get from point A to point B. Then I gotta go to point B to point C, and there's fucked up terrain all in between it. That doesn't need to be there. It doesn't need to be that big of a world it's difficult to traverse.
Basically like fucking Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh yeah, I never got that far. I never left that first area.
Yeah. See, I was just a moment ago talking about how skilled I was at being able to talk to people in Discord and play the game and look at chat, and I just realized we had someone leave chat and I didn't even say goodbye. Wow, I'm a fucking terrible fucking streamer.
You're really bad at streaming.
I still see Adam, though. It says, I don't know if he's talking to me or the person who left, but it says someone needs a pissed off lolly. Probably me. Speaking of pissed off lollies, man, yesterday my fucking phone was just like blowing up with messages. Apparently, one of the fucking kids' dad was really fucking pissed with me. It was like so pissed. They were trying to get the school to give him my fucking address so he could come here and talk to me. I was like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck did I do?
What the fuck did you do?
Fucking nothing is the thing. The fucking girl who got upset, first of all, didn't even look upset for the entirety of the day, but apparently there was a moment, actually I know this moment, where she thought I said, I don't like you, but that's not what I said. I said, my circle time is a mess, and I really like the kids who are being good right now. I don't like the kids who are not being good.
So she wasn't being good?
She wasn't being good.
So you don't like her?
So I don't like her.
Well, there you go. You done fucked up. Way to bring dishonor.
Either way, had to fucking clear that up with my fucking boss. No, here's what happened. And they're like, oh, okay. Alright. No problem.
Damn, Nolan, they're just kids.
Think of the kids.
Think of the kids. Hey, I will say one thing. When you go to scan planets, you can send down a probe. And when you hit the trigger, there's this real satisfying, like, vibration in the controller and this noise. It feels really, really good. It's a real minor thing, but it just feels so good. Every time I hit it, I go bang and pew.
Well, usually, pretty much all of EA's games' sound design is like fucking on point, man. Like fucking, God, man, Battlefield, Battlefront, those games just sound good. Just listening to the guns, you can like ASMR really Battlefield good. Guns.
They did sound pretty good. I need to eventually reinstall Battlefield and play that. Ugh. Like, there's a whole lot of good stuff about this game, but there's a whole bunch of like,
Yeah. Adam wants to know if you want to see. Adam wants to know if you want to see the house, since we're all from Texas here. I'm gonna say probably not, because you know this is still a public stream. Just because we're all from Texas right now doesn't mean that someone else who's not from Texas would come in here later.
I kind of forget the stream is going.
This stream is still going, by the way.
Because I just got the Discord page opened and my screen shut off. So yeah, I need new fucking headset. These fucking noise canceling things. they're on, it feels weird to hear myself talk, but I can't have like one ear off without it being uncomfortable.
Also, I hate to tell you this, but your mic quality is fucking garbage.
Oh no. See, that's a shame because the sound quality is actually really, really good.
That's a fucking staple of fucking headsets. Like, yo, this has got some good sound quality, but fuck the microphone.
Well, I think the only other headset that I have is the one that came with the PS4 that we were messing with that one time with PT. That's like earphones, and somewhere on it there's a speaker. Oh, that was terrible.
No, it's super good.
I don't use this for talking much anyway, so it'll be fine. It'll be okay. It'll be alright. Alright, let's go talk to the fish people.
As for Adam, since I'm actually in a game, I'm sorry about this, I'd rather not have to open up links because I'm fucking lazy. I don't have to open up links in the chat, so, you know, I'll pass on the house unless you think there's something exceptionally exciting about it that I just need to fucking see. But, you know, I'm sure a house is still just a house. Unless you come from a pretty rich family, then, you know, I wouldn't mind a sponsorship. Although I don't know what songs to play. Kind of bored of some of these songs.
I was listening to the song for a few minutes, and man, that got old.
You mean the song that I just finished playing?
I don't know. I closed stream. I closed the video.
Oh. I don't know. I'm just trying to play music that's not going to get me content ID'd. So I was like, the song that I just finished playing was a soundtrack, a game's soundtrack music. And then I have my own music. Obviously, that's not going to get me content ID'd.
You should play the JoJo soundtrack.
I should play with what?
You should play the JoJo soundtrack.
JoJo soundtrack? I feel like JoJo's probably big enough that it's still going to get me content ID'd.
Probably. That's like the only Japanese music I have on my phone. I had to download all the theme music. POPs.
I have...
They're good. They're good. What are these people talking about? I'm not even paying attention. Oh, somebody's gonna die.
It feels kind of weird to have from my point of view, since I'm not actually a big Mass Effect person, it seems kind of weird to have another Mass Effect game. I feel like the trilogy, that was the end, right?
I think that's kind of why they put this one. It's in an entirely different galaxy, and it's 600 years in the future. They wanted it completely disconnected. So I think like they just wanted to keep the same thing going without it being the same, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it looks about as good as Mass Effect 2 or 3. That's the disappointing part.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just my fucking PC elitist fucking eyes, but man, when I saw some of that stuff, I was like, I don't know, this looks very next gen.
It looks just like Mass Effect 2 or 3. In fact, in some cases, I'd argue Mass Effect 3 looks better. I'm looking at these fish people talk right now, and it actually, their textures might not be all the way in. Now that I'm looking at it, and now they're gone. So I can't see it. I will say one thing, though, about the texture pop-ins. One good thing and bad thing I like about this game. The default male character, his beard never completely, like, the texture just never completely pops in, so it, like, 90% of the time it looks ugly. But when it does pop in, I love it because he has the exact same facial hair as I do. And that makes me happy. It's like the joy I get from this game. I was like, I also have that.
Fucking texture pop in though.
Yeah.
Why does this problem still exist?
I don't know. It's unreal, man.
I see what you did there. Why
Like,
are all
occasionally you... Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa, whoa.
I heard myself.
Don't yell at me.
Should tell myself not to yell at me.
boy.
I'm sorry, I keep having to turn down the in-game music because it's like I keep playing songs that apparently get louder and louder.
They dropped the bass.
Yo, they drop that bass so hard. This
Hey,
fucking
guys, I think your
J-pop.
planet's on fire. Does J-pop have a lot of bass? I can't. I don't know this.
It can. You know,
Yeah.
it's pop music. That's
Cool.
that's that. This is pop music.
I don't listen to much.
But okay.
I listen to only the JoJo songs.
Your life is JoJo.
It's pretty JoJo-y.
I have a feeling it's probably gonna be just me, you, and Adam because it's just a bad time to stream.
You gonna get in Discord?
Adam?
Oh, like the only other person we got left.
I don't know. Adam, do you have our blah, blah, blah. Do you have my Discord? I was gonna say our Discord. It's not your Discord, James. Why would I say our Discord?
Okay, alright, just, you calm down, man.
Gotta wait for that chat delay, that stream delay. Or he might have just disappeared. I don't know. It might just be me and you. He might have been like, yo, these guys, fuck them.
We're pretty lame, though. I mean, can you blame them? We are pretty lame. And I'm super low energy right now.
Are you on your night shift? Or right now,
Yeah, I'm
your
on night.
schedule, is it night?
I'm on nights last week and next week.
Okay.
So this is my night weekend, which fucking sucks. I like being at work at night, but I hate being off at night. I like being awake during the day.
There's just nothing to do at night. Everything's closed.
I just sit at my house all day. God, this is boring.
I still haven't gotten an answer from Adam. Guess he just fucked off.
It's like all these fucking lame-os. Why won't this armor merchant talk to me? You think you're fucking better than me? Knock your motherfucking ass out. Oh,
That's something else, like, looking at Mass Effect, and fucking generic name, Andromeda.
that's the name of the galaxy, man. Come on.
Yeah, but come on. I know it's the name of the galaxy, but they couldn't come up with something more creative than that. Like, why not name it after...
Revelations?
Huh?
Revelations?
Okay, well, yeah, that's not
Mass
exactly...
Effect Revelations? Revengeance?
Well, that one's... That one is unique. It just sounds stupid as shit.
That sounds stupid as shit.
But I mean, they could have named it like... I don't know. They could have named it like after the name of the commander, not Shepard. Commander not Shepard. Mass Effect, Commander not Shepard.
Mass Effect writer? You write Mass Effects?
That kind of makes it sound like it might be a racing game. Mass Effect
Woo!
writer. Mass Effect writers. Play as all your favorite characters, from Garrus to... I forgot the rest of their names.
Play as Garrett. That guy. That other guy. That freaky looking guy. Commander Shepard. I should go. Not Commander Shepard.
Mass Effect cart.
I'd play that. You kidding me? I'm thinking I might just go ahead and this week pick up Breath of the Wild. That way it'll be delivered to me by the time the weekend comes around. Because I got a 5-day weekend coming up. No, I don't have a 3 or 4 day weekend coming up. Still pretty good.
Breath of the Wild looks pretty good. I've just... The only thing I hear negative about it, and it sounds like something that would really drive me nuts, is the fucking weapon durability, and I just, like, am not looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that either, but I think that's something I can deal with. I think the stamina bar is going to irritate me, but apparently it's a lot more tolerable than Skyward Sword. Really, I watched Super Bunny Hop's video on it, and I was like, oh, geez, I'm not excited for this. But I also want to play it, so I'll pick it up.
I'll probably pick it up whenever I get a Switch, but it probably will be a while until I get a Switch. Just because...
From what I hear, the only difference between the Switch and the Wii U is that sometimes the Wii U actually loads faster. That's the only difference.
Also, what I've heard is that when you actually have the Switch docked, one thing I was wrong about is the dock actually is supposed to make some sort of improvement to the Switch. But apparently it actually makes the game run shittier when you dock Breath of the Wild, so it makes more sense to play it handheld.
I'm not really seeing any advantages to getting a Switch. The only thing you can really do on it right now is you can play Zelda, and I don't really see a difference playing Zelda on the Switch and playing Zelda on the Wii U, which I already have.
Yeah.
So, I don't ever see the Switch being like, oh man, I have to get it now, except for like maybe exclusives. There's nothing about the console itself that I like.
I think if it's successful, and I'm still wondering about that, because there's the launch of the Switch. It had a lot of hype, but it didn't have any fucking games except for Breath of the Wild. But Breath of the Wild is a good seller, and even though it is available for the Wii U, I think more people are just interested in getting it on the new platform because it's a new platform. So I haven't seen any stats, but I'm pretty sure the Switch has actually been selling pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just going to be the initial hype, and then there's going to be a lot of dry months of no games for the fucking Switch until, like, fall when they release Mario Odyssey and Splatoon 2.
Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
What? Never mind. I really don't care. I really don't care.
God,
I just don't care.
It actually looks pretty fun.
The name got to me, but God, I don't care. Mario Odyssey. Holy shit.
The one thing that, if it is successful, what I think they might be able to do, and again, that's if it's successful, is kind of like now we have the Xbox One and the PS4 doing like 0.5 iterations, just minor updates to the hardware. I think it would be a lot easier to do that with the Switch.
Bone 0.5? Bone and a half?
Bone and a half.
Anyway, go on.
But like with the Switch, you know, you could just buy just a brand new dock. You know, a dock that might be a marginal improvement over the previous dock, or buy a new tablet or whatever. It seems like it could be possible to be more accessible for upgrading in the future if it's successful, and if Nintendo doesn't fucking blow it on this, since Nintendo seems so incredibly out of touch with marketing.
I don't really see what makes the Switch and the Wii U all that different, except for the fact that you can just take the controller off the pad, and that's it. Like, well, that's it.
No, not necessarily. Really not necessarily, because the fucking Wii U tablet is fucking pretty much tethered to the console itself. But with the Switch, the console is the tablet, so that means you can take the tablet wherever the hell you go. You don't have to take the dock with you.
Well, I mean, that's the reason why there's a difference between handhelds and consoles. Like, consoles, that's my home console. Like, I put these consoles up when I moved in, and I haven't even touched my TV stand.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
taking the Switch somewhere else, I get it, but I mean, I'll just bring my 3DS.
I think the idea was to offer the more core experience of gaming wherever, while still offering, you can have you can have it on a big screen, or you can take your big screen game with you on the go. Like you could take Destiny or whatever. Obviously, Destiny's not going to come to it, but
and have it perform not great.
Well, and that's where I feel like they really fucked up. Honestly, the tablet itself, it seemed the power behind the tablet itself is good. It's, as some people have pointed out, it's probably one of the most powerful tablets on the market right now. But that's great for a portable device, but now I would expect the dock itself to make it perform like a home console. And that's where I feel like Nintendo really fucking screwed up, was that the fucking dock is fucking, like, it only boosts the performance to maybe on par with the Wii U, except according to Breath of the Wild, actually, it runs worse when it's docked than on the Wii U. So that seems really fucking dumb. That's really fucking stupid, Nintendo. They should have made that dock way more powerful. What they did.
What they should have done is just make, like, the 3DS XXL or whatever.
Or that,
and
not
like just put, like, you know how you have your handheld games and your console games? Like, you're not going to get Pokemon on the Wii U. Just kind of make that, like, have that be your console.
I mean,
because now when they come out with the new handheld, it's really just going to be a smaller version of the Switch.
Well, and see,
you just made a big handheld console.
This is what I'm not sure about. This is what I think what Nintendo wanted to do is basically merge their handheld market and console market together into one. So, you can still have your, Pokemon experience, but then you can move your Pokemon experience to the TV, or you can take it with you portably like you used to. I think that was the idea behind it, but it kind of feels like it doesn't know what it wants to be. Does it want to be an at-home console, or does it want to be a handheld console? Seems like it performs pretty good as a handheld console, but as a home console, it's fucking balls.
Nintendo has the most successful line of handheld consoles, like, of all time, hands down. And I feel like they're kind of ruining that for themselves with this new Switch. Because, I mean, the Wii U is pretty good, and I kind of like some of the gimmicks. Some of the gimmicks with it were fine, I guess. I think it worked best as like a menu, kind of like it did with Wind Waker. But that was a really good home console, and I think that's what that needed to be.
Yeah.
So now they're in that gray area, and that's where they're going to get in trouble.
So what I think might have happened here is that maybe they were looking at the Vita. The Vita tried pushing being, this incredibly powerful handheld, but no fucking third-party developers wanted to develop for it because people expect handheld games to be cheaper. But the console itself required, like AAA standard development costs. So you'd basically be releasing a game at a cheaper cost for the same price. And so ultimately people didn't want to develop games for it, at least in fucking North America and Europe. I don't know what the story is here in Japan. And so maybe Nintendo saw that and they're like, well, we want to release this super fucking powerful handheld, but what if no one wants to develop AAA titles? And obviously Nintendo has had trouble plenty in the past with third-party developers coming to their platform, and so they didn't want to screw that up again. So maybe they wanted it to try to be an at-home console too, to entice the AAA developers and also make it seem reasonable to charge full price for the games.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a guess. I don't know.
It kind of makes sense, yeah.
But since it's also kind of like pretty much Nintendo's last hurrah, it's kind of like if they don't do this, then they're just gonna go the way of the Sega. Then, you know, maybe they just saw it as too much of a risk to release just a new handheld that's super powerful.
Yeah, I guess that's understandable. They just need to be real cautious when walking in this gray area.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a new Nintendo console, and of course there's going to be hype around it, and it is going to sell. But, like, what if this goes the way of the Wii U, where they're like, oh, this gimmick's really bad?
No, that wasn't the Wii U.
The Wii.
Yeah, yeah.
And what if it goes the way of the Wii U, and it's like, wow, it was really good, but now it just dried up. Like, what was the last good game that came out for the Wii U?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Breath of the Wild.
oh, yeah. Good point. But everybody's getting that for the Switch now. I'm the only person in the entire world that's getting it for the Wii U, which is weird because they sold out on it on Amazon.
Yeah. Well,
I wonder if Amazon will do that, whatever they did with Mass Effect, and just refund all my money. Because that was badass. I'm playing a game right now that I basically got for free.
Rad.
Fucking red.
But with the Wii U, with the Wii U, they fucked up the marketing on that. I mean, like you even said yourself, you didn't even realize it was a brand new fucking console until.
Yeah, it came out and I was like, oh, fucking tablet for the Wii, and whatever. Oh wait, it's a new console.
Yeah, and I think I was pretty convinced for the first few months too that it was just a new fucking peripheral for the Wii. Like, they screwed that up. The bright side is, at least with the Switch, and that's what was praised, at least about their announcement video, was that it was pretty clear from the beginning of the video that the Switch is a brand new concept, right? This is entirely unrelated to the Wii. First thing that denoted that was that it didn't even have Wii in the name. Although...
But the Nintendo Wii Cube. How about that? How about the Wii Cube?
Although, as Jim Sterling made the joke, I bet there is someone at Nintendo who really wanted to call the Switch the Sweech.
The Sweet. The Sweet! Dude, I'd buy a Sweet. Are you kidding me? I'd buy the shit out of a Sweet. When I got tired of it, I'd beat it to death with a steak. Are you kidding me? The Sweet is fantastic. I'd buy fucking Zelda for the Switch.
The Switch. The Nintendo Switch.
I'd play The Legend of Switch. It sounds fucking rad. They fucked up on that one. But anyway, we were talking about marketing, and do you remember the commercials for the Wii? Like the original Wii?
I know, I didn't remember them, but I looked them up after, again, I think it was Jim Sterling. I think Jim Sterling had made a comment about just how fucking atrocious the advertisements were, and I was like, okay, let me go look.
Really?
Holy fucking
everybody,
nuts.
But everybody knows about those commercials, except for you, apparently. You ask anybody what the Wii commercials were, it's like they pull up in their tiny little smart car, they go up to your door, and they're like, we were right to pray. And they play a whole bunch of Wii games. Everybody remembers those commercials.
Yeah, holy shit. They were fucking, people joke about fucking Sony's marketing team being fucking high as shit with their fucking, I'm playing nut! But
that wasn't high. That was like fucking LSD. That was fucked up.
But someone was fucking, I don't know, drunk when they went in the marketing office at Nintendo with the Wii U. They're just like, I don't fucking know, just, what are we making? Wii U? Fucking
Wii U. I don't even know if they're, I mean, I'm sure there is a commercial for the Wii U, but I can't think of one.
No,
I can remember all the original Wii commercials. Just some dude shows up at your house and like praise your game.
Oh yeah, I remember the Wii commercials. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Wii U commercials. If you haven't seen the Wii U commercials, you probably think they're Wii commercials. Actually,
really?
Yeah, they are so bad. They are fucking terrible. Like, look up the fucking, like, launch trailer or announcement trailer of the Wii U. It's, like, not until the end that you even get, like, the slightest idea that this is a new console, kind of. In fact, actually, because I'm an idiot, I wouldn't have realized it's a new console until, well, now that I know it's a new console. It is fucking terrible.
I'll look them up later. But, shit. Only thing I remember about the Wii, I was like, oh, it's just a big old tablet that looks super uncomfortable. But it's actually super comfortable.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that about the new Switch controller, like all the different things you can do with it. And, like, I want to look at it and be like, wow, that looks really bad. But, you know, I said that about the Wii U pad, too. So,
but I've heard...
maybe it's super comfortable.
I've heard from a few people that I'm subscribed to that it's not. It is not like the Wii U gamepad. It's pretty uncomfortable.
So get Breath of the Wild for the Wii U.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out and buy a Switch for a whole bunch of games I'm probably not gonna play on it. And when the next Zelda comes out, it's probably gonna be on the new console.
Oh, yeah.
Or the one after that.
Whenever
we
that's
didn't
gonna
have
happen, I don't know
Oh,
when
yeah.
that'll happen. I know one of the things, one of the major complaints that I think I can agree with just looking at the controller is because Nintendo so desperately wanted to have this fucking, you know, one controller can have two players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the controllers themselves are pretty symmetrical, which means that while the joysticks are asymmetrical, you know, you have one on the top and then one on the bottom, just like on the 360 controller. Usually on the 360 controller, you have the right thumbstick is kind of shifted a little bit to the left, right? A little more towards the center of the controller. That way it's easier to move your thumb from the control stick to the buttons. On the Switch, they are vertically centered. So, like, the buttons are just above the thumbstick, like, straight up. And this...
See, that's super uncomfortable, because, like, I got my PS4 controller in my hand right now.
And, like, the travel with the thumb from just the buttons to the stick is just, obnoxious. Just awful.
Yeah, that's not natural.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, I got my PS4 controller in my hand right now, and the two sticks, they're symmetrical. And both the D-pad and the face buttons, they're, like, my thumbs move perfectly over to them.
Yeah.
But trying to move them up, oh god, that was weird. It was super weird.
Yeah.
I want to say the Wii or I know the Wii, fucking, what's it called, nunchuck. God, that's fucking name for a controller. The nunchuck. And I want to say the Wii U pad did that. I don't have it in the living room right now, but I want to say the Wii U gamepad did that too. Where they were just vertical. Can't remember.
No,
I don't think it did, actually.
The Pro Controller, no, the Pro Controller was basically like a 360 pad, I think. I mean, a little bit...
Yeah, basically, but, I mean the gamepad.
The what? For
Wii U? The actual gamepad for the Wii U, yeah.
No, I think the stick is shifted a little bit towards the center.
I think so. It might be. I can't remember. It's been a while. I haven't used it forever. The pad, in fact, the pad is actually in the spare room, and I was about to pull it out and play it. I wanted to play Bayonetta 2, but I forgot your brother has that.
Oh, does he still have that? You can ask him for it back.
Yeah, I might text him at some point and be like, hey, man.
I have Google right in front of me, so let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot the thumbsticks are on the top of the controller. But, no, they are off-centered a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not perfectly in line. Like, it's maybe... They're, like, off-centered by, like, maybe 5 or 10 degrees. Either way, it's probably enough that it's not completely horrible. I think it probably...
It's tolerable.
Yeah. Let me
like, you can play a game with it, and it doesn't feel weird.
Let me check the Nintendo Switch tablet. Let's see if... Yeah, no, I'm not full of shit. Yeah, it is... The buttons are just... It's all fucking vertically aligned. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. Yeah, that's the major complaint I've heard about the tablet, is that is uncomfortable.
Alright, if we're gonna be talking, I can't be playing Mass Effect. There's way too much dialogue. Time to play something else.
But then, you know, a lot of people have said that the, whatever the equivalent of the Pro Controller is for the Switch, I think they just call it the Pro Controller for the Switch as well. That's pretty comfortable, and I have a picture of it here right in front of me, and the button layout is similar to a 360 controller, so...
Yeah, I saw the, I guess it's a certain configuration you can do with the actual, I don't know, what are they called? Controllers? Like the two fucking...
Joy-Con.
Nunchucks? Joy-Con, really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the two fucking Joy-Con, there's something you can kind of put them together. Not directly together, there's something that goes in the middle, but it's not the pad. That looks like it's the most comfortable variation. It still looks kind of uncomfortable, but again, I don't want to say anything because I said that about the Wii U pad.
Yeah, but it still has the same problem because it's part of the hardware design itself. Is the actual Joy-Con, the right Joy-Con is like exactly the same as the left Joy-Con. You know, all the buttons are vertically aligned, so that way when you turn it horizontally for two-player action, they're exactly the same. And
did they not fucking test this shit, or were people that were testing it just trying to suck Nintendo's dick?
I'm
like, oh yeah, it's super good.
Knowing Nintendo, they probably tested it and was like, yeah, this is not great, but think of the gimmick. The gimmick will sell this.
And yeah, and it is. It's selling. Because I know the PS4 controller and the Xbox controller, those were tested, and they both have both good and bad qualities about them.
Yeah.
But they were tested, and they're both pretty comfortable, pretty good to use.
Yeah.
Wii is not so much. Oh my god, I have so many Dark Souls 3 profiles. Oh my god, I have so many, I don't know which is which.
Oh man, that was something I was looking up. Actually, I did that last weekend. I went to go find out how much it would cost to get a Xbox One controller. They're so expensive.
Yeah, they're like $80, aren't they?
No, thank God. They're like...
You can get the, what's it called, the Pro controller that's like $200?
Oh, yeah, that one is retardedly expensive. No, I was just looking at a regular, standard Xbox One controller.
It's super customizable. It can have like 17 paddles on the back.
You know, I probably wouldn't mind it as... I probably fucking wouldn't mind it as a PC elitist, but I'm not going to spend that much money for a fucking controller. If it was cheaper,
I'm not going to do that either.
I
don't even want to spend $60 for a controller.
Yeah, 50 is pretty hard. I think that's how much it costs. Actually, that's what I saw on Amazon. I went to the game shops just to see if I couldn't find one. There's a lot of used game stores around here. So I went to go see if they had any options there. No, they only had new ones, and they were like, yeah, around $60. So, but they had a lot of fantastic different colors. So whenever I'm ready to buy one, I can pick whatever color I want.
Oh, will we?
But I want to get
I
that.
still need to pick me up an Xbox at some point.
Oh,
and I need to I need to buy a PS3 controller because I wanted to play Demon's Souls, and I looked all around. I couldn't find a power cord for the PS3, so I bought a power cord. Then I'm like, all right, time to get it out and play it. And I picked up the PS3 controller, the only one we've ever had, and God, it's just perpetual like Satan grease all over it. I can't deal with it.
I also remember that thing like just fucking about ready to fall apart too.
Well, that's because when you were playing the rubber ducky game, you fucking threw it up against the ceiling. Fucking snapped it in half. That was fucking rad. But holy shit, did you fucking break it?
Anyways,
yeah, it's about to fall apart.
Something that fucking disappointed me is, you know, you showed me that Hori pad, and I was like, oh, it just plugs in through a USB. It's not wireless. No big deal to me. I'll probably keep my, you know, I'll probably just plug my PS4 into my computer monitor, so I'm going to be sitting at my desk anyways. I don't need it to be wireless.
Right.
So I figured, since it's just standard USB, I could probably just use it as a PC controller, and then I don't even need to worry about the Xbox One controller. So I did a little research. No, it's not supported on PC. So fucking dumb, because it's cheap too. It's $40 bucks.
Well, It's supported on the PS4.
Yes, it is, and I will get that. I will gladly get that. I was looking at it. I also read some reviews on it. A lot of people say it's a good controller. It's a good controller.
Yeah.
So
Even I was thinking about picking one up because I really like the base PS4 controller, but sometimes it does feel, especially with shooters, with everything else it doesn't feel all that bad, but especially with shooters it feels kind of wimpy. Like I got that rubber sleeve that goes over the entire controller and the sticks, and it kind of helps. And right now I took it all off, except I still have the little rubber sleeve on the right stick because I'm playing, Horizon and Mass Effect, and auto aim is. It's kind of there in Horizon, but you have to aim. But like I swear to God, Mass Effect 3, even though I made sure to have auto aim on, or aim assist, it's not fucking there. It's just not there. So I'm shooting behind the guy or over his shoulder. Like I'll put an entire magazine down range, and he's like, "What was that?" I'm like, "Just fucking a little bit to the right."
it's like that Fallout 3 auto aim, non-existent.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Like the Ember indicates host of Ember's presence. What the fuck? What the fuck? They did something. They something's going on in Dark Souls 3. They updated something, and I don't know what's going on.
There's a new DLC coming out. I actually saw this because I was looking through my wish list and noticed that they'd released some sort of update in preparation for the launch of the new DLC.
Yeah, I mean they're constantly updating it, which is pretty good. But there's symbols next to some of these bonfires, and I don't know what they mean. Some of them only have one, some of them have two, some of them have three. The fuck is going on here?
Here, I can tell you. Patch 1.12.
God, I looked over the patch notes.
It will include the following changes: added system compatibility to the DLC, The Ringed City. Fixed issues where an item could be used simultaneously with the Okay, these are some fucking garbage patch notes. Added system compatibility, there's 3 notes here. Fixed a bug, fixed another equipment bug, and then added system compatibility for the DLC. The end. For their official patch notes on the Steam page. Yep, that's it.
You know what? I'll go to the main menu. The main menu gives you detailed and organized list for all the patch notes. I just skipped over it. Okay. Take a look.
But it's also a Japanese developer, and Japanese developers are the absolute fucking worst about PC ports. I'll fucking make fun of fucking EA, or particularly WB games, for garbage PC ports, but they release one really shitty port maybe once every other year. With PC developers, it's just better to assume the port is gonna be garbage.
There's a lot of patch notes here.
Okay.
But here's the big stuff. Main adjustments. There's 3 big ones, and one of these are pretty good. DLC. Increased frame rate for gameplay on PS4 Pro. So that's
fucking fantastic.
There's maps. Password stuff, which would be good for you and me. Host, Okay.
Although I still think I'd rather get Dark Souls 3 on the PC. Although, knowing that they're actually gonna utilize that extra fucking hardware in the PS4 to add extra frames, well, that's great to know, because from what I've heard is that for the PS4 Pro, there's a lot of games that are they're just fuck it, we got all this extra hardware, let's keep the frame rate exactly the same, but just make the game look prettier. No! No, don't do that! Stop it!
I would prefer a prettier looking game, but if you can up the frame rate, why not? Go for it.
Or why don't... I don't remember what new game it was that released recently, but one of them, just gave a simple, 2-option choice. Do you want lower quality graphics with a higher frame rate, or do you want higher quality graphics with a lower frame rate? Just do that! Just do that, and then everyone can be happy. The people who like graphics can pick the graphics option. The people who like frames can pick the frames options. I'm sure it's not hard to do.
It was Neo that did that.
Okay. More games need to do that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I don't know which one I went with, though. I think I ended up going with the frame rate one because the tutorial was dark as shit. And I wasn't able to see anything, so I was like, well, might as well look smooth. So I just went and changed it. They actually got pretty decent notes on some of the weapons here. I'm trying to keep myself updated so I don't suck ass in PvP. I never suck ass in PvP. Apparently, I'm just the best at PvP. My technique is to just fucking... No, for real, my technique is to just fucking wail on you until you submit your life. Like, you have a shield? I don't care. I'll break through that shield. I just keep mashing the attack button. So good.
It's like me when I play Peach in Smash Brothers. Ka-cha! 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 Oh, just stop! Fine, whatever, you win!
Or fucking Yoshi, and you just egg roll across the fucking map. I remember that shit. That was bullshit. That was a bunch of horse shit. Alright, here we go. Ultra Great Sword. Ooh, I use an Ultra Great Sword. Of normal attack?
You know what gets released in something exciting for the PC crowd, since even though the PS4 has had a great past few months for games, the PC has been pretty dry. Here's good news for PC players. In like 2 weeks, Yuka and Laylee launches.
Oh yeah, it no longer has JonTron voice acting.
It doesn't?
They took it out.
Why is that?
Because there's a little bit of a controversy with JonTron right now. He said some things.
He said some things?
He said some things that some people consider racist.
Oh no.
Yeah. I didn't look that much into it because I don't care all that much, but some people think he's super racist now. Apparently he was like, America for American white people. And it's like, oh, John. I really don't know what happened.
Or maybe he's... I feel like I've heard of a... Oh, there was a similar controversy with fucking Dave Chappelle. I haven't watched his stuff, but he released a new comedy special on Netflix, and people were pissed off at him because he said something. Here's the thing: he's a comedian. It's his job. His job is to be offensive.
Right? Because every comedian that's ever been on Comedy Central that's not white, their entire routine is based on like racist jokes.
Yeah.
So if it's a racist thing, then I mean, fuck everybody. That's their thing. That's how they're funny.
Yeah.
Because that's always funny. It's always so funny to hear a nigger joke about sticks. Fucking patch notes. Hold on, give me a second. Some of these are really interesting.
It's so disappointing hearing all these exciting releases on the fucking PS4. Fucking PC over here. We just got Nier Automata, and that's it.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit delayed, wasn't it?
Yep.
You played any of the Dragon Guard or Nier games?
No. I wanted to play Drakengard, but there's no PC version. And there was never a fucking port either. It only got released on PS2. Like, fuck me. Or PS3, I'm sorry.
If you want to catch up on some stuff, go watch Super Bunny Hop's review, kind of like catch up video on it. He does pretty well. So I mean, I don't really care all that much, but I wanted to know a little bit about it, and he just happened to cover it the day I was looking. So
oh, yeah, I've seen some
stuff. It sounded stupid in a good way.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff on Drakengard. It sounded like a fun game. I would have enjoyed playing it, I think, but it's fucking never ported it to anything else other than the PS3.
Oh, they did some stuff for the Great Lance. That's a big dumb weapon that I wish was good. Maybe it's good now. I got excited.
Oh, I forgot to take a picture of this, but you know, I went to that cosplay festival the other weekend, and someone fucking cosplay as the fucking director of Nier and Drakengard, the fucking crazy guy with the moon head.
The director or the character?
The director, Taro Yoko.
Oh. So it's just like a dude in a suit with a big old moon head?
Yep.
Oh.
The fucking official made and published by Square Enix fucking pre-order trailer for Nier Automata is the fucking weirdest shit. Just Taro Yoko just fucking rolling on the floor holding a t-shirt. Nier Automata t-shirt. Nier Automata t-shirt. Fuck Square Enix. Fuck Square.
What the fuck? That sounds super dumb.
And this was the fucking official trailer that fucking Square Enix released.
Oh.
Anyways, what else did we have in releases? Fucking nothing. In fact, there have been so few exciting releases for the PC. Here's fucking Steam promoting some hipster-ass fucking movie on the front page instead of a game.
Steam has movies?
Yeah, they started doing videos and software. They've been doing it for a while now, actually.
Didn't even know about that.
Yep. You can buy Manchester by the Sea.
Oh, I've heard of that movie.
Winner
The
of
name, not the movie itself.
Yeah, winner of the Academy Award for Original Screenplay, Best Actor. I don't know.
It's probably fine. It's probably okay.
Maybe.
Okay, let's see. Sharpen. Holy. Fuck. Whenever we play Dark Souls 3, I'm gonna be super cautious with you, because boy, can you fuck some stuff up.
Me?
Damn it. Oh yeah.
Yo, who's this guy? I don't know.
I...
Let me poke him with my sword. Why won't this
Oh,
guy
yeah,
stop
that
attacking
too.
me?
That too. God, I wish we could share controllers in a game. Alright, so this is the lady that levels you up, and I'm... Spin attack! What the fuck are you doing? But nah, I fucked up earlier, and now that, like, there's a weapon I really want. Really want for this game. Get it again. Unless I go into New Game Plus. It's a shame, because I really want that weapon. I love you, man.
There hasn't been anyone in this stream for... I'm still streaming, by the way. There hasn't been anyone in this stream for, like, an hour now.